Let's get right to it. We tip it off with the 25 Sports Prep Rally Game of the Week. The championship game at the Metamora Redbird Round Ball Classic. It was Metamora taking on South County out of Virginia. The Redbirds found themselves down 4 in the fourth quarter, but they rallied behind their 3 all-tournament players. How about Tyler Mason, the beautiful pass right here inside to Tyson Swanson for the 3-point play. Then it's going to be a beautiful drive and finish. Boy, he is such a great finisher. Tyler Mason with the bucket right here. Tyson Swanson actually would tie the game on a 3-point play, and then it's Drew Kaiser, a 3-point shot right here for the Redbirds. That got him within 3, Then Tyson Swanson ties the game on the drive, the bucket, and 1. And with the game tied, it's Drew Tucker, one of the real unsung stars of this team. Maybe doesn't show up with all the points, but he is a leader, and this is the game winner. Redbirds win it. What a week for the Redbirds. Metamora Redbird Round Ball Classic champs. Oh, they also had that win over number 1 ranked Springfield Sacred Heart Griffin last week.
You know what? When you put them through a grinder like we have, you know, you're either going to have characters or find character, and our kids have had character all week long. You know, when we can get that loss back from last year from Springfield Sacred Heart Griffin, beat Manual in your own gym, and we haven't beaten Manual very often, I guarantee, in the 95 years we've been in existence. So, you know, being a Peoria Central guy, it's always good to beat Manual.
Actually, that win over Manual turned out to be the tourney title because Manual finished second. Well, Metamora got right back into Middle Illini play on Tuesday night when they traveled to the Potter Dome. Standing room only at the Potter Dome for this big game. But Metamora really in complete control of the game. The Redbirds' Ethan Kaiser inside to Luke Hopp. Pretty highlight right there for the bucket for Metamora. Then watch Nick Walker leave it for Tyson Swanson. Metamora carving the Potters up. Tate Rowley had 13 for the Potters, but boy, Metamora's in control. Tyler Mason off the steal to the hoop for 2. Then Ethan Kaiser, 3 of his 24. And Kaiser had one of the highlights of the year. A monster slam dunk right here. And Metamora's win 62-45. Well, if we had a co-game of the week on Prep Rally, it would be the game Tuesday night at Peoria Richwoods. Peoria High and Peoria Richwoods played not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 overtimes in an unbelievable game. Tavy Smith with 3. Richwoods was up 16, but Peoria High came back to Quan Brown with 3. Then Marquise Taylor on the drive and the bucket. But Jared Jackson takes it to the hoop right here in an amazing, not 32-minute, but 52-minute, 5 overtime game. Peoria Richwoods survives and beats Peoria High.
That's the most overtimes I've ever been. And it was just an awesome game, awesome atmosphere for the students, awesome atmosphere for the players on both ends and coaches. I've never been a part of anything like that, and I know it's one in the history books. I know it's not the longest in most overtimes, but it's up there.
Yeah, it was like a roller coaster. It was very nerve-wracking, but I had my team, they had my back.
What a night, what a win for the Knights. Peoria Notre Dame is getting right back in the Big 12 mix as well. They knocked off Peoria Manual. Cooper Couch to Owen Dillon for a 3. Manual's going to come back with a baseline blast by Dietrich Richardson, the pretty bucket right here for the Rams. But Peoria Notre Dame, they're getting better guard play. Teddy Demler, the step-in 3, playing with more confidence. And they've got that all-stater. Cooper Couch to tip in. He had 17. Watch out for the Irish. Their winner is 50-41. The Big 12 leader, Normal West, stepped out of the conference to take on perennial power Lincoln and their legendary head coach Neil Alexander. Things look good for West. Kylan Smith in the attack and the bucket. Later, Gavin Camp, the and 1 3-point play. But Lincoln does what Lincoln does. They won the game. Aiden Gowan to 3. Lincoln survives that ball game. We head to girls high school hoops right now, where the game of the week was 1 week ago. Peoria Notre Dame against Peoria High, round 3 of the big Peoria City rivalry. The Irish were ranked 3rd, Peoria High ranked 2. First half ends with an Aaliyah Guyton drive and hoop. Peoria High down 1 at halftime. Second half, Peoria Notre Dame's Maya Wardle 3. Then Bridget Dooley. Dooley was terrific. She had a dozen points for the Irish. Peoria Notre Dame had the lead in the fourth quarter, but down the stretch, Aaliyah Guyton simply took over the game. Guyton the drive in the hoop right here. Illinois coach Shauna Green checking out Aaliyah Guyton. Nebraska coach is on hand as well. Guyton, the no-look delivery. Alana Jackson, the bucket. Peoria High beats Peoria Notre Dame on Thursday to take over first place in the Big 12. 2 days later on Saturday, a huge crowd in Lincoln to see Peoria High take on the number 3 ranked Lincoln Railers. They're tied with Notre Dame at number 3. Lincoln actually jumped out to a huge lead. The drive in the bucket right here by Chloe Froby. Froby had 28. Lincoln had a 21-3 lead. 21-3 Lincoln. in front of a huge Rattler crowd, but Peoria High would rally. Aaliyah Guyton scored the first 13 points for the Lions. She drives the baseline for 2 right here. Guyton wound up with 26, Froby with 28. It was a duel of 2 great teams, 2 great guards. The Lions got within 6, but Lincoln wins the game. Still a great week for the Peoria High Lions to compete back-to-back against top 5 ranked teams in the state.
You know, and I'm proud of our kids. We played hard. We competed. At one point, I thought we were down 18 to 20. Brought it right back real quick. So that's the type of kids we do have. You know, the other night, Notre Dame, yeah, we had to play tough. We still play tough today. So I'm so proud of our kids. You know what I mean? And that's the way the game goes. You know what I mean? Sometimes you make them, sometimes you don't. That's life. And we're going to build from that.
Bob Becker's Morton Potters at number 4, Peoria Notre Dame. Potters were down 6 late first half, but they got a couple of huge late first half buckets. Julia Laufenberg here to Ellie Van Meenum. Potters are down just 1 at halftime. Second half, Izzy Hutchinson to Tatum Lampert. I think it was actually Van Meenum on the assist. Lampert the bucket. She had 16. Van Meenum had 2 big threes. She had 14 as the Potters took control. Biz Daly for Peoria Notre Dame works the baseline. Pretty move right here. Spins and scores. But the Potters got a huge bucket late from Addie Angle. Looks like she's in trouble. Splits a couple of defenders. Throws it in for the Potters. Down 4. Maya Wardle splashes a 3 to cut the lead to 1. But that's as close as the Irish get. Morton stuns Peoria Notre Dame at the kitchen, 49-46 Potters. To Washington, where the Panthers were having fun, 3 points at a time. Addie Kimmler to Claire McDougall. And McDougall the and 1 3-point play for number 3. Then it's Addie Kimmler to Carly Vaughn. Vaughn splashes a 3, and the kids in the band love it. Going crazy. Oh, yeah, they love it. They love it. Anaya Saddle, a 3-point play for Limestone, but it's Washington in control. Addie Kimmler, the 3-point play. Threes are wild, and Washington wins it